is the top of the list as far as CS goes. Straight behind him is Artur, 24 for 11 for Arteezy, but there is a catch out here for Secret, and they're going to find themselves a third kill. Parlay attack will help for WindRunner. Weeha, that mid solo, to get a little bit of a catch up. He's being crushed in CS. He's in fact actually half the CS of Arteezy. But with that rotation up to get a kill, it's going to give him a little bit more to get back in this game.
Yeah, this is a really favorable matchup for TA because the WindRunner can't break the refraction charges fast enough, and more importantly, you can't really harass. And at bottom, they actually get a kill on Eternal Envy, and this is probably going to signal them to swap out lanes, because this Doom is not going to be able to survive here at bottom.
That should be something I was looking forward to, considering we did hit nighttime, and an already farmed up Night Stalker in nighttime who's got phase boots available as well. Universe just moves so quick for these picks, and having a level 2 Tombstone from the Undying makes it a lot easier to jump in as well. Arteezy just makes it look too easy. He walks forward, attacks once into Weeha, and Weeha instantly goes into the win run. He doesn't even worry about like what happens if I burn 100 mana when I don't have. Okay, he's got the bottle coming out now. But there's not really a hell of a lot of a pull for this WindRunner to use.
Arteezy's gonna run into Puppey, and Puppey's got a lot of creeps here with him too.
Yeah, 3 with the Centaur Stomp. He'll burn through the refraction charges. There's no meld for Arteezy.
Oh, Puppey.
And Arteezy needs to run out. He can't do it in time. And Puppey is really making the plays for him. A lot of support came in from EG. The Secret were fully aware. The Observer went up on the hill. Sees out.
Behind, but if you get the Midas, you really accelerate.
They're coming again. Somehow, that's not what you want your defensive spirit. The crush, the amplification, and the track kill. All 3 combined together.
That's that blink pickup by Misery, unable to survive that. He's got so little armor on a Ember Spirit. It's only he's only got 3. He doesn't even have the Ring of Aquila, which might end up hitting him in the butt as the amplified damage rips him apart. Like -7 armor.
At least they'll get a revenge kill. It's going to be Weeha in the mid. Committing Lich ulti as well, but it's all about the insurance of kill. And now the Shackle, Fear, backed up at the perfect time. Samel going forward, gets the steering chains on Puppey. The Lich needs to bounce through for both Mech and Hand of Gold being triggered before the fight begins. Samel is running out here, and the Doom from Envy, it won't be effective enough. EG, they can tank through it. The Tombstone will be dropping. The Universe wants to go for more. Arteezy blinks forward, chasing after Misery. The Shackle will latch both Arteezy and Fear together. Misery for the double crush. This is the turnaround they wanted to have. With the Shuriken top bouncing down, even Samel want to come back into this. They've got their tracks available, and Misery sprints off cooldown 1 second. He's coming in for this one. You can dust up all you want here, but you're amplified, and they're going for the double. Sail, Misery going in deeper for him. The Undying TPing out. Highlight Eye unable to cancel that one. The Ember Spirit still brought down by WindRunner.
Is under attack.
That's the main one they wanted. They wanted the 3 cores. They didn't really care about Fear and Misery. With the amplification on PPD, even trying to underneath the tower, goes for the crush, but taking too much damage underneath that tower. He needs more help, and that's where Weeha kicks in. Can't get close enough for it. This tier 2 tower is just too much of a fortress for them to... They really need to get the more vision up. Like if they can finish up the Aghanim Scepter, protecting Arteezy is going to become a hell of a lot easier. I say Aghanim's over on Universe, that is. But they just need a little bit of time. They need a little bit of space to work with. And the TA is able to do that herself. Like she's going up to the top lane, so Arteezy can just start his pushing. And the rest of Secret, they want to keep attacking. They'll look for the opening.
You just want to make sure that you can waste as much time as you possibly can, and to make sure that nothing really happens around this area.
Yep.
Like, the Aegis, you want to make sure that it runs out, or at least you're getting into a position to fight when it's about to run out. So you can ignore the WindRunner for the time being, but as soon as that runs out, you want to get on top of her, especially with the TA having that MKB completed, and that's the hero that you can actually burst down really fast. If you look at it, WindRunner has only 6 armor, Arteezy has a Deso and an MKB completed. He's got to make sure not to get hit by Doom.
Well, they're coming over for it. Samel's the first one on the front lines, able to lock down Weeha with that first steering chain. And then, well, who are you going to go here? Envy's going to make a decision. At this point, the Lich is already down for the count. Arteezy wants to jump over, but he's tracked. They got perfect vision on him, plus being amplified. Arteezy has to back out. Haste rune or no haste rune. That one over on the NS. Buy the gem. Sets you back a little bit on the Templar Assassin. And I'm wondering if someone like, well, I suppose you can't really say someone like Lich could come through and do something and get that amount of money because he's just not earning the money.
Oh, Sumail gets shackled in mid. He dies so fast.
Sad for you.
How... You got 1 minute without Sumail. How do you even defend against this secret lineup?
And EG properly take the fight, then they should be able to just run away. And then at that point, they can probably re-engage. So I think it's actually up to EG to take this fight, try to initiate on one of the heroes. We've got an Aghanim Scepter and a gem on their Night Stalker, so it's pretty much having map path.
They're coming for him. They found one. It's Weeha. Blocked on the hillside. Nartezi jumps forward. There goes your Aegis. Immortal Nartezi. He's in real trouble. And the fight up. There's no more refraction. Carter's Puppy sent on. He's in control. He can't move anywhere. Fear is also doomed up and down to basically delete him from the fight. Littering. Focus is now over on Universe. They're just pushing EG back. And Universe has nowhere to go apart from down with the Shackle and the Shuriken toss. They got all the control. And that may have been the last roll of the dice. The male is the last man alive down the bottom lane. But Secret, they're in such a commanding position. Only the TA has buyback. And Secret are making a beeline for the bottom lane. That tier 3 tower is so low.
Problem is, even with all the considerable net worth that RTZ has, he just doesn't survive when it comes to the amplified damage and the win run.
Yep.
Probably just got like 4 shot there. And on top of that, Puppy also has an amplification of his own.
Yep. So turning on the penitence. And then he has the double centaurs on top of him. So once the first one wore off, there were 2 more to follow directly after it. Now RTZ will buy back, but he's instantly tracked up by Pilot Ice. There's no meld dodging, there's nothing like that. You couldn't do it anyway with the gems already up for Secret. But they're going to send him back. Bottom Eliarax is taken out. The mid tier 2 town was also dropped at this point. RTZ gets revenge on the centaur that killed him. The Secret, like, now you get BTs on the Doombringer. He's going to be everywhere. You've got more money over on Aslada. The Wind Ranger finishes the full Daedalus. You got a Blink 4-star on the Bounty Hunt with a gem and another 2,400 gold. And the Chen, after finishing up the Aghanims just before that fight, now has another 1,500 gold to walk around with.
Yeah, they've got pretty much every single item that they need to win this game. And that last fight really goes to show how far behind EG are, even if the net worth doesn't properly kind of take that into account, because we've seen some teams come back from 10, 15k deficits.
Yep.
But when you're Templar Assassin, who has a prodigious amount of net worth, she's already at 15k, pretty much gets 3-shot by Templar Assassin and the amplified damage, it's pretty rough.
You basically turn that 15k worth of net worth into 0. The equation that ends up happening. Universe moving forward as EG is smoked up now.
They're going to have the high ground for this.
Smoke, and this is a great position for EG. They go for the Searing Chain, and then they have more Doombringer forward back in RTZ. Got themselves in. He really wants this Doombringer down during the period of disaster. They've got it. There's no Doom for teams you can fight with. There's still a 1-for-1 trade-off here as the male goes in deeper. Misery looking for the crush. He's getting controlled up, and Misery in a huge amount of trouble. Puppy gets well, the team is going to be successful. They'll take out 3. It's RTZ with a triple kill. Samel going in deeper.
Oh, he went way too far.
Whoa, he's in deep. Underneath the tier 3 tower, the double buyback. They're going to get the crush on Artur. He's down for the count. 90 seconds on the sideline. It's almost like EG said, if we do not win this with a 5 wipe, we do not win this at all. PPD will die in the tree line. Instantly nuked down. There's a kill for Wind Ranger. And this looks like mission impossible.
I mean, for a second, I actually thought EG was going to do it, but they strayed a little bit too far, and I think Sumail, he had to have considered that everybody from Team Secret, if he was going to dive that fast, then everyone from Secret was just going to buy back and punish that.
Yep.
He has to kind of restrain himself there, and EG kind of just got a little bit too split up, and as soon as that happened, once those cracks in the chain happened, everybody from Secret just buy back. They go for the return kills. Eternal Envy has the buyback available for himself, but leaves it to his team to mop up everything, and he's got a Doom available for himself and Boots of Travel. I don't really know how you hold this if you're Evil Geniuses, because the assault is coming on from both fronts.
Steal as much strength as you possibly can, Fear. That's all you can try and do.
He's doing a really good job of it right now.
And now he's gonna get do some. Even with 30 stolen strength, he's incapable of surviving against the Doombringer. The mid lane has been completely destroyed. Your Ember Spirit is back alive, but your top tier 3 tower is gone. PPD destroys everything down as there's Samel jumping in. You've already got your crush, and it's good game. It's GG. Team Secret. They go 30-17. The control was definitely there for most of the game. Artur felt like a non-factor until that triple kill. Until that triple kill happened. And things went horribly, horribly wrong.
And Weehaw just looked so satisfied after that game. 11-1 to his name, but I mean, the true star for me this game was just Puppy and how much space he was able to create. And Team Secret, they're so close to. I think this is going to be their first LAN win with this team.